Hello, hello. I will be attempting to stream Path of Exile today. As a friendly reminder, I do have a Discord. I also have um, a YouTube where I also stream. But yeah, we're going to play Path of Exile until it crashes, or if by some miracle they fixed it, I'll just be playing Path of Exile. So let's get into it. Hey Lauro, how are you? Barely logged in? Oh, I can fix that. There, should be fixed now. I'm doing all right. I just got home from work, so I'm gonna stream for a little bit.
What have you learned?
Hopefully play this for longer than normal, but we'll see if it crashes. Fingers crossed. Supposedly they released a patch today that should have fixed crashes, but we'll see. Gonna be cautiously optimistic. Maybe I can get somewhere. Because I am stupidly far behind. I heard you're leveling up a new character. What are you leveling now? $28. Still too low to use the scepters I got from Monkey. I have forgotten what I'm looking for in here. Oh, tusks. That's right. Oh look, another checkpoint. Ow. I forgot to... I forgot to do posts in my Discord and in other places. Hi. Hello. Discord is muted. How you doing? M is not map. Oh, that's why you're taking too long to die. Because you special. Ah, it's you. Owie. Full pockets. That sounds very ominous.
What?
That's less, ominous.
I will tell your tale.
I don't have... I don't know. It does increase my spirit. I should probably switch. More spirit means more skeletons. Supposedly. I don't have anything for you, Booger. I already fed you. Get your eye boogies out of your eye. That's about all I can do for you. That's all I got.
What? Stay in sight.
Oh,
More mana.
can I help you, ma'am? Rest in pieces. Okay. Well, that was fun. Where are you coming from? looks like we're gonna wait to go there. Should do that. Pockets fill up so fast.
No.
Nope, I wanted to take the teleport. I didn't want to pick up the thing. What level are you, Dark?
How can I be of
Speak up. I will tell your tale. come in handy? I think not.
Quickly.
These tough. Stay in sight.
What have you learned?
Hello. Stay in sight. I hear you.
Greetings.
Young one. Ah, the horn. Her trusty war steed, the great mastodon Ekbab, gave its tusks for the carving and the channeling of lightning. The essence of water was a secret held at the heart of Keth. And primordial fire must be earned from those that originally brought it to Rayclast. We will find them at the Valley of Titans. Yes, those are the three elements we will need.
can't do that here.
The answer is no. They have not fixed the crashing issue. There we go. Oh, we got level ups.
Yes, ma'am.
Now it's time to remember. I must not have saved. That's fine. Huzzah for gas deposits.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will
He
be
sounds
confirming
so happy.
identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
All right.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Time to get yelled at.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Nope, I'm gonna cause chaos.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago, Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood.
Take up a lot of space
Can we
down
go in
there,
now?
Remy.
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Good. Have a good night. Have a good night. And then there was only me. It's time for eating. And custard. Dog under my desk. Time to go shoot up a space station. Right way? Probably not. Nope.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
I don't plan to.
The managers warned us about you.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I think somehow I don't believe you.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
So I think after,
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are
this
not
weekend,
unreasonable.
I'm gonna work on my Discord some
The
more.
customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly... Please do not... Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Back down again. There we go. Now I can see everything that's important. Upgrades.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
She sounds so mean.
This one apologizes for inconveniencing you. Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought
I'm
the
here to
pack-
shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Oh, rude. Also, if you guys want to, I do have a Discord. I think it's linked. It's somewhat started, and once I figure out how to integrate it with Twitch, there will be a sub-only chat. And I'm trying to figure out other things to perk subscribers with, but it is not easy, especially when you're new to all of it. God dang it.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Yeah, whatever. Bum, 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 bum. Stop taking out your weapon. Get me shot one day. Yes, Lothar. Not to be confused with Hammer Time.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Who? Oh, you.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity. Or so
I think
Vargas
she
will
just
think.
insulted me.
He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses.
Become a Spectre,
They
and
will
all of a
infiltrate
sudden
Binary
everybody
Helix
wants you
when
to
he
do
logs onto
weird
their
shit.
intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
I'll think about it.
Let me know what you decide.
God damn it.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Who might you be?
Lorik Keen. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
For the moment?
Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Ananias' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Ananias cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Ananias' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting.
God damn it! Stop it!
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Well, are you willing to help me?
Interesting plan.
Excellent. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, if you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
God damn it.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We
can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details, you know what I'm saying?
I suppose. My own job is to count beans. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Does Binary Helix have any less than above-board projects? I'll keep my source confidential.
Certainly not. Our corporate reputation is sterling. I can assure you all of Binary Helix's operations on Noveria are strictly on the level.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
All right. Where is he? Who are you?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with Synthetic Insights. The manager, Laura Keene. He got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gon Swa Folsum Keratin Nar Eadi Belanaleus. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
Yes, but I haven't picked up his cargo yet.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
I'll consider your offer.
Make the right decision.
I'm not even sure I know how to do that, but okay. Jesus. I'm not sure what I did or why I did it, but hey. Hacked security systems. Go, go. Lothar, I hope you're happy you have that song stuck in my head now.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
I'm afraid to answer yes, Lothar.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeas, and the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
It's the
I'm the
waterboarding.
chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. So Analeas shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I have to go.
to go talk to a Solarian about some weird shit. Excuse me, pardon me.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
What kind of weather cuts modern communications?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
All right. We are going to stop drawing our frickin' weapons.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Nevaria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacations, subsidized housing after a year.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed.
Are you referring to the blizzard?
Of course. What else would I be referring to?
I heard there was an accident.
There have been unseemly rumors circulating along the lines of ancient evil and plague from distant suns. Amusing, no? Someone watches too many bad horror vids.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Males of all species have strange ideas of what Asari are like.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia,
Another
is an
thing I need to
important
do
person. By that I mean an
is,
investor who might
outside
sell
of setting
stock
up my
if
Discord,
denied.
is figure out how bots work on Discord.
Do you know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analeus.
Indeed.
Could you describe the problem?
Put blunt, I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Nope. Blood everywhere. Less distractions. My custard is gone. Alright. Have to remember how to get there from here. feel like this took forever. Stop drawing your godforsaken weapon! Go. But I have to have weapons to draw. That's how I create chaos. That's the elevator I came off of. Maps. Maps help. Doing okay, Garrus? Just chilling over there? I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yeah.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Navaria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute.
That's
It's
what I
real time
wanted
from
to
the
do. I
Traverse.
wanted to
You
get
think it
the
would be cheap?
thing.
I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene. He got caught with his toes
Did
wet.
did I
The
just walk
office
in a
is closed
circle?
by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find
Garrus,
out
what are you
about him.
letting me do?
Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Fosum Keratin Nar Iedi Belanaleus. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin
Ow!
administrator.
Ow! Remy!
Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
Ow! Get out, Rem. Come on.
And the equator.
Go.
Bounce backing, diving, an accredited ASA Eurofield.
If you like that
Rid
sort of
away.
thing, I'd rather admire the view.
Not Analeus. Laura Keene. How do I get do
Always
your
a
things?
pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked
I
you
should
to?
let you go.
If you wish, I will continue to enjoy the bar.
I will continue to enjoy the bar. Rem? No. Over here. Sit. Stay out of my trash. I don't wanna work. It's not that one. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, wait. First, let's go get the package. Time to go get the contraband. doop boop. Don't mind me. Just looking around. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh, I didn't have to do anything. Boop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. So I think what I might start doing for my schedule is either taking Wednesday, Thursday off, or Thursday, Friday off, and then stream the rest of the week. It's about time, babe. Been streaming for almost 2 hours. What am I doing? Where am I going? Am I talking to this guy?
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 200...
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me?
The other's words. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the
That's
other.
thoughtful of you.
So thoughtful.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm glad I didn't get raided again. As much as I want to grow my stream, and as much as I want to get subs and followers, definitely raiding again, getting raided again would be overwhelming. I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Now that I remember where I'm supposed to be going, I gotta go this way.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
I love how that escalated to just get shooting again anyway. Level up, level up. I don't know that I'm going to date Tolly. I think I'm either going to go with Garrus again, or I'm going to hold out for somebody else in 2 or 3. We'll see, though.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't even plan to rip you to pieces.
Oops.
Not now, Shepard!
Calm down, Garrus. It's not always about you. Part of me wants to romance Caden, but he's like super blah.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Annaleus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Watch your step here, Shepard. Technically, we're no longer in Citadel space.
My people have dealt with the corporations on Noveria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions.
doing? Up the elevator. Still miss the Rifts game in which I played Aquarian. That was fun while it lasted. I think I died in that one, like super fast. Ba-doop boop, scoop doop.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify?
You gave me the company line about Peak 15.
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes
Hey,
whether or not to
Street,
destroy
how are
the
you?
facility. One antimatter
Good to
warhead
see
from the
you.
battle stations vaporizes
It's been a
all
minute.
contaminants.
How have you been?
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Ah, you live in a snowy climate too. We had snow yesterday, but it was mostly melted by today. It was just icy this morning and cold.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me.
Wait, what?
Being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
You live in Texas and there's snow?
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer. I live at elevation. So, I don't necessarily always get snow, but it is very cold in the winter. I also live in the desert, so it is very hot in the summer. That's a good guess. God, no, I'll never go back to California. I grew up there. Yes, I live in Colorado. But I don't live in the pretty places like Vale. And I don't know how to ski. Or snowboard.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you
I
had something
have
to do with
visited
that?
Colorado Springs.
He was corrupt.
But like
Most
only in
people here
passing.
are.
I
wish you
more
could take
went
them all
to
down. So what can I do for you today?
Safa nearby for training.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad.
Time to horribly drive the Mako. Just kidding. I guess we get to fight Geth first. They changed its name.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth.
Didn't they change?
You expect me to... Where did they come from?
Something
If I were to
else.
guess, the
The name of
Matriarch packed them in the
somewhere
shipping
else.
container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources,
They
no
changed
element
a
zero
couple
masses.
of base names.
If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things,
for
there are
whatever
many
reason.
more out there.
Like, isn't there one that's like called like Fort Liberty or something?
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Was that whole making them Fort Freedom? Makes no sense that they changed the names. What do we know? Are you in the service, or do you just live near it? Ah, contractor. It's time to remember how to drive this thing. Oh, it's a pretty long stretch. I was active duty. Still have friends that are in. Oh, wow. Yeah, I ended up getting medically booted for my ankle. I injured my ankle while I was in, though, and had to have a ligament replacement. I ended up getting out. And I tried to get back in, but it just wasn't happening. Yeah. Double ligament replacement in my ankle. Tore both ligaments on a ruck march. Yeah. Uh, I'm mostly fine now. It's always fun when you can train alongside them and they're still like, eh, we don't want the liability. Oh god, I hate driving this stupid thing. I think they made it a little better though. I don't drive off the cliff, that is. Level up! Hey. Contractors usually get paid better anyway. Jesus. More than I've ever made in my life. Most I've ever made was in the last couple of years as a produce manager. But even that wasn't. It was kind of a livable wage. It actually does sound like fun. Right now I work in an ophthalmologist's office doing surgery scheduling and measurements for surgeries. Ah. Blah. Hate. So what do you do now? Did you retire or are you just living your life? Oh. So is it like less stressful? Also, feel free to tell me you don't want to talk about things like that, because it is like personal stuff, so. All right. Save. Nice of you to join me. Garrus staying outside? I'm sure he'll figure it out. Hey, I got an achievement. Oh, I understand that. I work in the medical field, so HIP is a thing.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
But nope, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
I'm sure it's fine. You're not supposed to shoot it when you can't open it. I think I can update some equipment. I think that is what I'm gonna want. What are you doing under there? Can you get out, please? Thank you. Ugh. Put that on. Alright. I'm still trying to remember if this is where I think it is, and it's been ages since I've played this game. Yep, it is. Maybe I should have stuck with the synthetics. Yes, thank you, Garrus. Who are you shooting? Oh, that guy up there.
What was that?
Animals, wind, this place is in bad shape.
Oh, nice. What kind of mods did you put on it? I haven't modded this yet. I get overwhelmed because it's not as easy as modifying, like, Stardew Valley and stuff. This is the place. The question is, do I save the queen? I don't want to kill them. Ah. Yeah. Just had to bring him over here, didn't you?
What were those things?
Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Sorry about ads. This is how I make money. It's just I'm still getting used to the this can make me money part of becoming an affiliate. It doesn't? Oh. Yes, let's put our guns away while we're in the elevator, only to have to shoot things later. I wish I knew what that meant, Street.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Enter the core. Bye, guys. I did it, guys.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard, I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Oh.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please.
I feel like that sounds familiar now that you explain it.
Progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage
I have
mechanical
PayPal
ones.
set up for
Turn off the
Twitch.
heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the
I've been
controls on the
financially
reactor assembly
strapped
proper.
for a while because of actually being scammed.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15.
It is what it is. I
allows the crew to
I
remotely
looked into
access
it.
my
I had a
databases
couple of my
from the
friends look
comfort
into
and
it. My
security
partner
of their
looked into
labs.
it. We all thought
When
it was
emergency
legit, and
protocols
then
were implemented within the hot
I
labs,
ended up
the
out
cabling was
like
automatically
$4,000.
ejected.
But I got my dream job out of it, so pros and cons.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency
It is still
protocols
$4,000.
implemented. Stage 2
It
alert
is
issued at
a
Hot
very,
Labs.
very tough lesson
Isolation
learned.
2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected.
That I am
Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants
slowly
in tram
recovering
tunnels.
from.
Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
Oof. That's
In the
rough.
event, Peak 15 must
Mine
be
was a
sterilized
job
for
scam,
security
which I
purposes.
didn't even know
My
existed
programming
until
data
I got
are
scammed.
purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Yep, that's kind of how I felt. Yeah, they pretend to offer you a job, and then they're like, hey, here's a check for like your startup costs, and then you deposit it, but then they cancel the check. But if you spend the money, then you have to pay them back. It is it's such a stupid. And they use legitimate companies, so if you look them up, they seem legit. Generally, I tell people now that if the company wants to communicate through Telegram, it's probably a scam. And don't accept any money until you basically talk to somebody in real life.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Yeah.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Having them.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Taking advantage of people like that are looking for jobs, like legitimately need jobs. Like I was looking for a job because I hated the one I had, and because I thought I had a new job, filled out a W4 and everything. I quit my job. So when I got scammed, I didn't have a job to go back to fix it.
Main reactor
And
shut down
when
in
I
accordance
called
with
my
emergency
boss and was like,
containment
hey, this is
procedures.
the situation.
Manual restart required.
I'm willing to take a pay cut. Can I come back? He basically ghosted me. So then I was legitimately unemployed for
Manual restart required.
a month, 6 weeks. And I just, because I wasn't making money, I got even more farther into the hole, and then I finally got the job I have now, which is a great job and a great employer. but now it's just trying to dig out of that hole.
User alert.
Did I just level up? I feel like I did, but I've got to, Oh, hi. But yeah, you live and you learn. So I take it you're out at 9, because you never answered me when I asked you what time you were out of work.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
The HE3 fuel line's cut.
For work, Street? Is that because I'm too quiet, or is that because you are at work?
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Online. How may I assist you?
What are the landlines and...
This allows when emergency protocols were implemented within the hotline.
How do I reconnect
the
the
landlines? The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate.
That's all I need
Very
right now.
well, Commander. Logging you out.
Ah.
User alert.
Makes
Landline
sense.
connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I work for a medical office, so we use Teams and Microsoft things. Ah! That scared me. Where is Garrus? Why is Garrus always missing? Whatever.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
There.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I know, I know. Gotta remember how to reconnect things. That way, can't go that way. Everybody likes incendiary rounds. This is the way I gotta go, I think. Yep.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now exiting to the roof. User alert.
The roof.
Landline
The
connections
roof.
are disabled. Passenger trams
The roof
are
is not on
offline.
fire. It's frozen. Feel bad killing him. I don't want to kill him. All the things are belong to me. Alright. Time to go talk to a queen about taking over the universe. God, I really hate killing you guys.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Understood. Gonna do it anyway.
They're locked in.
I could bypass the door. It looks like the trams to the
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struct. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
There must have been something he could do to help his comrades.
I'm turned around. Do you work from home now, or do you still have to, like, go into an office? You live at the yard? That... I don't know if I could do that. Let's go!
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Yes, everybody stretch. Like, do you live there permanently, or is it like firefighters and stuff, where you're like there 3 days out of the week or something?
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
So are you like self-employed? Like it's your own company?
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Or are you
Yeah?
like subcontracted?
The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess.
Again,
She went to the
if
hot
I'm
labs
asking
yesterday.
too
We
much
haven't heard from her since.
information, I completely understand if you're like, it's Nunya.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
I don't know what a hotshot is, but good on you for having your own company.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility?
I already asked that question.
Opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets
Tell me
people
about
killed.
the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high security facilities like this. What impresses me most
I
is
feel
the
like I should
turrets,
have known
alarms,
that,
and
but my
cameras.
partner
They're all routed
probably
through a
did.
central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
That's Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Gotcha.
Did the aliens come from inside the
You want my
facility?
We already asked that question.
Labs like that exist to do stupid
Tell me about
crap.
the structure
It's
of
built
the
into one of the Normally, the crew
Already
gets
asked
to
that
the
question too.
How are your people holding
We
up?
weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people.
Gotcha,
Those of
gotcha.
us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
All right.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
The enemies are everywhere. Really? Couldn't handle that?
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
I mean, you got a point. Alright. Time to go talk to a crazy guy. Before you get comfy, can you make the bed? You. A computer. A computer I can't look at.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Probably for the best.
What?
Rude.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
No, friggin' smartass.
That's all for now.
Then I will return.
Science pukes. Should just bug out and leave to die.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
What sort of work do you do
I
here?
can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
That's
Talk
fair.
to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Suspicious noises? What's in here? What's this way? I don't want to go that way yet. What's in here? Crazy people? Let's go talk to the crazy people.
Hang on. I know you'd have a cure by now.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment
Certainly,
for us?
Commander. One moment, please.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
Until it does.
Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the
What to eat?
toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take?
The quarantine labs are near. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
How's the science team?
Better than Ventralos' guards. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? I don't believe that.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... Yeah, you just have to.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Authorization? Want no authorization?
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Not now, Shepard.
Oh, shut up. Wasn't trying to talk to you anyway. take an elevator yet.
No! No! Don't touch me!
Nervously, I will keep my head down.
Get away from me!
Oh, alright then. Alright, it is late for me. And I have to work in the morning. So I'm going to call the stream here. Appreciate you hanging out. Hopefully I will be able to play some more. Have a good night.